What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you some Decrops content today. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, well, we got 1 day or less than 1 day in the season, left in the season, I should say, and I am going to claim my rewards finally. I had a bunch of pumpkin stuff, which takes 12 days if you do the max amount, but my reward chest did bump up to 49 items. It might have been 49 last season too, and so I am going to go ahead and claim the reward and then take a look at a couple things for the end of this season. And I hope that you were able to catch the video that I did with Oren. For anybody who's interested in kind of the gameplay overall, I think he did a great walkthrough with me, so I appreciate it. Shout out to Oren once again for that. Now so let's go ahead and open the chest. So 49 reward items means that I should get on average anywhere between 12, maybe 13 of the NFT, which would be the resources, right? The ones that have actual value. So let's go ahead and open up this. We'll wait for this to open up. But one thing that I haven't started yet, even with the walkthrough with Oren, is actually going through and converting some of my plots and all that into into what is it called, like constructions and warehouses and all that, construction and crafting. But I do want to, and I'm going to show you why in a second. So let me do my count here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh man, this is a rough one. We didn't get any. Okay, so we only got 11. Oh, maybe 11, 12. Maybe I'm not counting right. Either way, we didn't get, if you caught the video with Oren, we didn't get the epic one, which I believe is iron. There seems to be a huge bottleneck with that, so I need to figure out what I'm doing with my iron. But decent reward chest. I got a bunch of stuff that I can and probably should start using, including salt, pepper, and gas. Now, what I do want to do, let's go over to the reward shares. Sorry, not reward shares, but these here. So the shares and rewards. So I have essentially sold as much as I can. I think my inventory shows not very much outside of what I've had here already. And I usually sell my 1 and 2 star crops. But what you'll see here is that I'm slowly sliding further and further back in rank, and that is very much because of the fact that I am not crafting or creating anything. So you can see here the top person has, what is this, 100,000 shares, whereas I have 689, so not even 700. So what I need to start doing, and like I said, the whole point of that video with Oren was to start getting the most out of my crops, right? And actually creating better, items that'll get more shares, right? So just if we go, oops, not that, that's not the one either. Crafting. So, simple things such as even paprika or not paprika, but let's go to like ketchup, for example, right? I would need a blender, but then it would just be tomatoes and salt. And what's that going to do? Well, it's going to increase the shares, right, without any land bonus from anywhere between, it'll go from 24, right, the sum of ingredients at 1 star, up to 32 or 97.8, right? So that right there is either a potential 25% increase to a 4x. So just little things like this is making me now have to go in and participate with a lot of the beta aspects of the game in order to stay competitive, which is something that I want to do, right? Unless I'm just going to be farming the rewards items and selling them on the market. But there's a lot of people who are doing that, and at the end of the day, I do want to be not necessarily competitive in the game, but I want to have fun with it. So I do want to start building stuff and start, using some of my land in that way, especially because, land it's not necessarily cheap, but let's take a look at it here. If I want to just make average plots, that's like 2 hive, less than 2 hive at this point. Now, one of the things that Oren was saying is that you should probably be using the higher level or legendary land just to get those benefits. But, I'm not ready to drop 235 hive on a high-tech land just to get those plots. I mean, I guess, what is it? 63, it's 20 cents. That's like 12 bucks. It's not terrible to get a high tech plot, but at the end of the day, I just want to start participating in it overall. I don't care as much about the benefits, but, we'll start to see, and hopefully by next season, I will have some of these plots, or average farmlands, I should say, converted into plots or used with some of the items out there. So that's all I have for you guys in this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it's fun for anybody who's following along on the journey, but appreciate all of you and hope that the end of season rewards were good for you. Other than that, I will catch you all in the next video and see you around the game. Take care.